I don't have a scrunchie. No makeup. Hey, 12. I'm just hanging out in my room. Can you hear me okay? Hey, Doug. This is an impromptu. I've got a scrunchie. I just got to come to Toronto to get it. Well, I'll be there in about 2 weeks. The 22nd is when I come up. Sound is okay. My nose is itchy on the side. I'm dry skin. I have like every bedroom light on. Well, I don't have a ceiling light, or I would. This is just an impromptu. I have like barely any makeup on anymore from my day at work. Hey, Whippy Dude. And Ozzy. Whippy Dude wasn't sure I was still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. Max is good. Max, it's just that they think he has a urinary tract infection. That's why he kept peeing all the time last week in places where he shouldn't have peed. So, my nose is itchy. Somebody's thinking about me. So, we took him to the vet yesterday. Well, Mark did, and Mark's dad. And he's got to go in next week for blood work just to make sure. And that's about it. Plus, he's 14 pounds. So, he's on a diet. So, he and I are dieting together. So, we're both cranky. Cranky people. That's us. But other than that, he's fine. Nah, he's like, see, with male cats, if they don't get enough fluids into their diet, they can get like infections or crystals and stuff like that. Hey, JD. Because their urethra is a lot smaller in male cats than they are in female cats. I did not know this until yesterday. And I was given a bag of the dry kitty food, and he's so used to having like his wet canned food, and he wasn't drinking enough fluids. Even though I would give it to him, I would give him like chicken broth in his little water dish. And that's what happened. I am doing good. I am doing good. And Andrea, who's my new Patreon, I did get your message. I just haven't had a chance yet to respond to Patreons. Work is keeping me busy and everything. But I did read your email quickly today. So that'd be cool, coming up to Canada and Nova Scotia. Thank you for finding my channel and binging. And Yahya is here. And I'm drinking water in my funky little iridescent Starbucks cup. This is a spur of the moment. I was like sitting, I just got off the phone with my mom and figured I would come on. I was going to do like a little vlog in my room and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I'm in here. My gimbal's charged. So we'll see how that works out because I've been having a little issues with it lately. And Slot Ranger is here. So you guys are in my boudoir. I know. I have y'all in my bedroom with me. And we got Yogi. She's here. Oh my gosh. I hear ya. I do 5 days a week, 8 hours. So I'm doing a 40-hour work week in my little office. And no windows. Because where it's located, there's no windows. I'm going stir crazy. So I'm just basically hanging out, and I have my music going. Have that off in the background while I'm working on the project that I've been working on and everything. Yes, Slot Ranger, take your shoes off at the door. This is how it is in my house. Take your shoes off at the door, put your feet up, relax, chill out. And Kiddo just popped in for a second. And Mike Landry just popped in. Everybody's popping in. This is like my spur of the moment, hang out with me in my room. I mean, hold on. Where's my Fitbit's on this arm now because I've been wearing my wristwatch because I finally got a battery thing. Hey, Maroof. And I just took it off. So it is 8:13 in Halifax. Welcome to Halifax. I know it is 7:13. Court Documents wants to know if I enjoy my new job. Yes, I do. I've been there since now the middle of June. Middle of June is when I started. I'm doing this project. I really don't talk about what I do at work because there's a lot of confidential things, but I've been working on this big, massive, huge project, and it's fun. And I've been playing around with the camera and teaching myself how to become a photographer. So I'm going to be like, but it's fun. It's fun. It's like I'm enjoying like going around and doing stuff. SMG or SMH? Why are you shaking your head? Oh, 12 used to stay at the Lord Nelson. Yeah, that's quite the, that's a beautiful hotel. It's an old hotel. And it's haunted too. There's lots of ghosts. My brother actually used to work there doing security back in the 90s, the late 90s. Oh, and Michelle Gray. Yes, I've been busy. That's why nobody's seen me. And this is why I need vacation time. Actually, it's a 4-day vacation. It's my extended long weekend. What time will the stream end? I have no idea, my dear. No idea. Probably when I get tired, because it's, you know, if I was a kid, it'd be a school night, but it's a work night. But the bed's made it worth it. It totally does. My brother used to, when he had to, like, walk through the hallways and the stairwells, just to make sure that, because this is when they were renovating it back in the 90s. They spent like a $3 million project on renovating that hotel. And he just had to make sure that there wasn't any homeless people in the stairwells and stuff like that. And he said that he was in one of the stairwells, and all of a sudden, every single door on every floor opened and shut all at the exact same time. And that kind of freaked him out. And when they were doing the ballroom, they could hear piano music. He and the people that were working the desk, like he was an overnight security, so it would be the night auditors, and they would hear piano music coming from the ballroom. Of course, you go into the ballroom, it was all scaffolding and construction stuff. There was no musical instruments, nothing, but yet that's what they were hearing. Susan needs to get a pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin pie. Hey, Godwin, how are ya? I'm just like, pumpkin pie. I'm just going through here. Yeah, it is a creepy hotel sometimes. Andrea wants to know if I'm excited about my Toronto trip. Excited and stressed because I'm only going for 4 days, and I'm trying to think what to pack. What do I need? You know, I got my suitcase beside me. I have packing cubes that I got really dirt cheap on, I can't even think, Amazon. And that only took like 2 days to get. So I have packing cubes and everything like that. So just trying to figure out what I'm going to pack and what I'm going to need. My hotel has a pool, so definitely taking my bathing suit because I got to chill out, stress out, or de-stress, you know, hop in the pool, go for a few laps. Hopefully my hair doesn't turn green from the chlorine. So yeah, I'm figuring all that out. I got my proof of vaccination with the little QR code. Hey, Lisa D. I'm going to be up in your fair city in 2 weeks. And 2 days. But who's counting, really? Who's counting? So I'll be up there. I'm taking the early flight. Like I'm leaving Halifax way before the ass crack of dawn. So I'll be doing that. I'll be in Toronto in time for breakfast. And that will be my thing, because I'm not a breakfast eater all that much. So what I'll do is get off the plane, do what I have to do, get into the city, drop my bags off at a friend's house, friend's place, and then go. I am like super excited and stressed, mostly for the packing and everything. Like my work, it's mandatory that we get tested. We do rapid testing twice a week. So every time I do it, it's negative. So I'm not stressed about that. And I have my vaccination proof and all that fun stuff. It's just packing and wondering if I can clone myself so I can be in multiple places in the GTA all at once, because a lot of people want to like hang out and do stuff while I'm up there. And I still got to record content while I'm up there, because that's part of the reason why I'm going is to go up and show you my Toronto from when I used to live up there. And Susan has mooncakes for me. I love mooncakes. They're so good. Yum, 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 yum. I'm still figuring that out. Yeah. Still figuring all that out of scheduling of when I can get to hang out with Kenny and with Strides. Those are my main priorities of people to meet and everything. And food-wise, yes, I'm going to Susan's parents' restaurant and, you know, making a pig out of myself because I'm dieting. So, yeah, and like I don't fly out till Monday afternoon, but Sunday after I check out of my hotel, I have to go out to Etobicoke. I'm going to hang out with my girl Tanya. We've known each other for a long time, since high school, since grade 10, and I'm staying with her. I'm hanging out with her. Oh, Slot Ranger, $10 super chat, a few dollars more for the trip. Can't wait for the stream. I want to do streams and stuff. Oh no, I'm not dieting on the holiday. I'm doing it now. I've been getting up at 6:30 every morning and working out, because I got to get rid of this, my little waddle. See this? It's getting smaller. Renting a car? No, because I don't know how to drive. And the roads are much safer without me. No, I'm totally going to be a gluttonous person on my holiday. I am going to, I'm going to eat. I'm going to go for Korean. I'm going to have dumplings. I'm going to have Susan's family's Chinese food. I'm going to go to Popeyes. Now I'm tempted for Rudy because of suggesting that the other night, just because I knew it was around the corner from, like, in Midtown, and then seeing that burger, and I'm just like, holy frig, that looked yummy. So all I've been doing is eating salads and healthy food and soup. I've been doing a lot of like soup, like bone broth, and getting the collagen up and everything. No issues with my knees. But I do find, like, if I do have anything carbonated, it's not that great on my knees. Oh, and Mike Landry, that's a $5 super chat for just because. Thank you, Mike Landry. Thank you, Slot Ranger, too. And I heard, I saw that the other night in the Stumble stream when somebody mentioned that Rudy's burnt down. Wow. I don't know. And then it's funny because I've had some people down here that said, oh, you have to go to, what is it? Fran's on College. And I'm just like, because they were saying, like, that's pretty good. And I'm just like, I don't know. It seems pretty generic. Do the UI diet on Google. No. Actually, my workout is JK's. It's freaking hard. It's like 20 squats, 20 push-ups, 10 planks, 20 crunches, 20 burpees, 20... Everything's in 20s, so I've been breaking it up and doing it as HIIT. Yeah, it is basic. What else did I do? Oh, Pike Push-Ups. I had no idea what a pike push-up was until I had to Google a pike push-up, and ow, my shoulders this week are so sore and everything. And I'm not good at push-ups in general. Like, I have to do the girly ones where I'm on, like, with my knees bent and my feet crossed out behind me. The girly ones. And it's hard because I have these. And I know, too much information. They get in the way. Messini's Euros in Toronto is a staple. I'm not a big fan of Euros. Yes, I know. I like Donairs, which is like their cousin. But we'll see. Thank you. Like, if you are a girl and you're trying to do push-ups, if it's a little, ample, if it's more than a handful, they're hitting the floor before you are even close to it. Just saying. I know it's a TMI thing. Oh, Michelle Gray, a $10 super chat. A few more dollars for your trip, Bevie. Have a great time. If I don't speak to you before then, well, I'm not going for another 2 weeks and 2 days, but I'm not counting, But yeah, so I've been doing that and watching, basically watching what I've been eating and everything. It's hard because I work in the office of a bakery where they're baking bread all the time. Bread and bagels and muffins and rolls and cookies and cinnamon buns and yeah. So I'm just like staying away from it all. Everly Grace. Yes, I am totally super psyched. Super psyched. Stressed out at the same time because I'm still trying to figure out wardrobe. Somebody asked earlier in the chat what the temperature was like. Today it was up to 23 degrees. Before any of the humidity. Like, we're having like it's like freezing cold in the morning. So I'm like bundled up, wearing a sweater. And by the time I get off work at 5, I'm like, the sweater is like over my arm or in my backpack, and I'm like dying because it's freaking hot. And it's been sunny for the last couple of days for and I like it. Hey, Jaceel, long time no see. So yeah. And I have a Presto card that one of my lovely viewers, who I'm not going to name because in case, just for their privacy, they sent to me. So I thought that was pretty cool that I have that. So I'm going to make good use of it. And I do have somebody that wants to go out for breakfast when I get to Toronto. By the way, where are the mods when you need them? I have JD as a mod, and I can moderate my own chat. Yeah, it's only 33 of you in there, and I know pretty much most of you, and you're all pretty good. And if not, the hat will come on. Seeing how I didn't have to mod today. I love premieres when I don't have to mod. Makes me happy. It's like, oh, I got time off. And then I can debate about 2-in-1 shampoos from the environmentally conscious strides. But we already know my opinion on 2-in-1, 5-in-1s, dollar store sunscreen, all that fun stuff. And you never know, Yahya, Action VJ might be lurking. You never know with my mods. We all lurk. If anybody's wondering, I got water in here. This is my lovely little Starbucks cup that I got last year at Christmas time. I don't know, like everything I'm taking is going to be a carry-on, so it's not like I can, he's lucky. I can't take I can't take like a full-size like bottle of shampoo and a conditioner that is made from 75% post-consumer recycled materials and not full of chemicals to give to somebody. In case somebody's lurking. Ugh. The Up Express. Do you know what? Because obviously the last time I went to Toronto, there was no Up. There was no Up Express. It was just me getting on the bus, getting to the subway, taking the subway to Yonge and Bloor, then just, sometimes I would just get off at Yonge and Bloor and just like walk with my little suitcase in tow and everything. Call me strange, but I kind of miss the smell of the subway. I know. It just has like this, you know, you're in Toronto when you hit the subway and you're like, yeah, it still stinks. And the chimes still smell like, the chimes still sound like the Sesame Street thing. That's how I've always remembered the little chimes when the doors open and close. Sunny days, sweeping the clouds away. Yeah, weird city things. Yeah, see? Does anybody remember that it kind of sounded like Sesame Street? Or am I really dating myself with Sesame Street? Back in the days when it had really cool characters, pre-Elmo. No Elmo for me growing up. Back when Snuffleupagus was an imaginary friend of Big Bird's. See? Now you won't unhear that, Lisa D. You're not going to unhear that. You're going to be like getting on the subway. If you hear the chimes, you're going to be like, Sesame Street. Am I going to do any after dark walks? Yes. I totally want to get out. What's Toronto if I don't go out at nighttime? Yeah. So I will, I totally will do it. Oh, they updated the rocket chime? No, they can't update the rocket chime. It has to be the Sesame Street song. But yeah, I'll probably have to do the obligatory Yonge and Dundas. And say, back in my day when I lived here, this is where I bought really cheap jeans on the corner. Now there's fountains. Oh, and I remember, what else did I buy there in that little strip? I got jeans from that jean store. I remember buying a pair of my Doc Martens. I got Doc Martens where Yonge and Dundas, where Dundas Square is. There was a place there that sold Doc Martens. Oh, the 90s. It was so good. As much as I love my boy bands, I totally went the grunge route in my early 20s. Michelle Gray has to run. Get some paperwork to do. Have a great night. Yes, have a good night. Have a good night. Oh, Ken's doing a thingy. I just finally, oh, this is pre-apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur. I'm talking 90s. 90s. I was up there in 90... I want to say 94, 95. I can't really remember. I was drunk. And didn't come back until 96. So yeah, I moved back to Halifax when I was 22. 22. I went up right after hair school. But yeah, I'm pre-2010. I mean, no, even the last time I went to Toronto was in 2008. And I remember seeing Dundas Square for the first time, and I'm just like, what the heck? Days of Jordache and Fubu. I kind of remember Fubu. I was more flannel, Doc Martens. Yeah. And the Rachel haircut that we all had, and I freaking hated cutting that haircut. I hated doing that. Everybody came in, I like the Rachel haircut from Friends. Yeah, you and 3 million other people in the city, because I was working at Midtown at that time at a salon. Oh. Oh, that's too far for me, honey. I'm going to be pretty much downtown. I have places I've been, oh my gosh. I'm playing with my hair too. Been making a list and checking it twice. I've been making a list of where I want to go, mapping it all out, and trying to like schedule everything. I'm like really big on scheduling and penciling people in. So I'm just like, okay, book an appointment if you want to hang out with me. You know, yeah, I'm gonna see like Friday. Plus I still have to have time to hang around, like, because I'm going to be going out to Koreatown, because I want to see what Hanji's about, that stationery store, and I got to eat. Okay, the kiddo must have just over. And I want to do the entertainment district, financial district, all that area. I might do those at nighttime. I have to do the obligatory me in front of the Toronto sign at Nathan Phillips Square. Getting all cute. I still want to go to the Eaton Center. Yes, I know I used to work there, but I will go to the Eaton Center. I want to go to a couple stores there that we don't have down here because, you know, it's the Maritimes. We suck when it comes to really cool retail. And Muji, I have to go to Muji. I am a stationery whore, if you guys haven't figured that out. I love pens, pencils, washi tapes, notebooks, planners, sketchbooks, mild liner highlighters that are double tipped. Because, you know, double tips are fun. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Stuff like that. So, and I'm trying to, like, when I come back, I want to get, like, I'm setting up a spot in my room for a desk so I can edit videos and do all that fun stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the Mink Mile in Yorkville because I definitely have to go to, where do I... No, I sure as hell did not scam you, so bye. I'm going to the Kate Spade store because it's Kate Spade and we don't have her down here. All we have is like Coach and Michael Kors. So everybody in Halifax is like Michael Kors this or Coach this, and I'm like Kate Spade. So I'm going to see what I can get because I have my purse. I have 2 purses. I have 2 Kate Spade purses and a wallet. Yes, if you can ban them. I just timed them out for right now, but yeah. Me on OnlyFans. You guys couldn't afford me on OnlyFans. I'm that. Scammed and blocked again. Oh, looky there. You know, I must be doing pretty good if I'm getting trolls. Woohoo! Yay, trolls! Go fuck yourself. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, Ken McDonald, you know what? You couldn't afford me, honey, because you know what? I am way out of your league. Oh, JD. JD, you're going to be a busy boy. Oh, lovely. Just a second, folks. I'm just like totally modding. I am helping JD out with the modding. Oh, gnome. It takes one to know one, honey bunny. Yeah, I have no idea why I just... Hold on. Oh, Troll City. Troll City. Do, 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 do. That is... Un momento. I'm going to do some fancy little things on my iPad. Hey, Robin. I'm having I am, you know. I'm just on my iPad right now because my laptop is way out there. Yeah, it's just, you know, people have, you know, no life. So they just decide, you know, that they're going to wank off in their mom's basement and think that they're funny when really they're just pathetic little souls. That's okay. I am just changing up some settings here, my lovelies. Save. Yeah, where's Action VJ? Action VJ, where the are you right now, my love? He's always really, really good with stuff. That's what I'm trying to do, JD. I am on my iPad because, you know, yeah. Create. All right. I'm just, bear with me. Oh, joke's on you. We don't have basements in Florida. Oh. No, but Florida is like the asshole of the U.S. Yeah, where's Action VJ? Yeah, well, okay, Sadia, I am trying to do that right now and trying to mod my own thing. So I'm trying to multitask here, which is usually a thing that I'm really good at. So, you know, no pressure on me. I'm trying to get in here. Maybe this will let me do it. It's like it's not a wormhole that they came out of, Godwin. It's a butthole that they came out of. Edit. Okay. And I'm still keeping an eye on the screen. Sorry, I'm on my iPad. I must be doing something right if I got trolls coming from the girl who hasn't like done anything on my channel for a while. My apologies. No, I don't want that. Get out of there. Get out of there. Do, do, do. Your activity. Yeah, who let the dogs out? Cancel. Oh well. I needed some excitement tonight. Don't mess with me. I am the queen of the mods. I can handle myself. I don't get too, what's the word? Flustered? Is that the word? Frig, I hate you, Apple, tonight. Someone must have too much time on their hands. You know what they're doing with their hands. Besides being keyboard warriors. Okay. Every time I go in here, I want to hit edit so I can change up the settings, and it's just being a turd. Can I say that on YouTube? Can I say turd? It's being a turd. Restart. Oh, I was just going crazy. Look at this. I'm all flushed. Oops. I didn't mean to hit my microphone. Look at that. Look at that. It got all blotchy. You know why? Do you know why? Because I'm pissed off. Hate is gonna hate. Yeah, I know. I can't play music. I can't play my happy music. Do you know what my happy music is? Susan knows what my happy music is. She knows. The 7 Kings from South Korea are my... Look at this. I don't even have a fan going on in here. Yeah, I know. Stupid Apple tablet. Stupid. Oh, shut up. All right. Don't mess with the East Coast girl. I'm fierce. And I'm all blotchy. Yeah, I wish I could play music. That was exciting, wasn't it? I've never had that many trolls in one sitting. I love it. Oh, gosh. I'm having too much fun here. This is better than folding my laundry and putting it away. All right. Yeah, don't mess with the East Coasters of any gender. Don't mess with us. Is it dark there? Yes, it got dark about 7:15 this evening. It's been getting dark in the morning, like really early at night. And when I'm up at 6:30, it's still dark. Let's see Max. Max is, well, I'm in my room. And look at this, I'm still red. Max is out in the dining room on his chair. He has his own little chair at the table. And that's where he cuddles up and sleeps. But he'll come in later on and cuddle with me. It's dark near Chicago. Yeah. I think the darkness has something to do with the local astronomy. Oh, it could. It could. It might have something to do with how the Earth rotates around the sun. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to, thing. Bye, Mike Landry. Thank you for your super chat. That is much appreciated. Oh, trolls. It was kind of exciting there for a little bit. Oh, Kiddo. Kiddo is in his room playing video games because I can hear him. And I think he's texting his grandfather, my dad, because I can hear him laughing a lot. He does his little giggle. No, Max is not having any accidents. He hasn't had an accident. What's today? What is today? Is today Wednesday? Max hasn't had an accident probably since Sunday morning. So, yeah. No, he was at the vet yesterday. Mark and Mark's dad took him Took him to the vet, and they think he has a urinary tract infection, but they're going to do a blood work on him next week. And they clipped his nails. He got his manicure, and he's 14 pounds, and he should probably be around like 9 or 10 pounds for his size. So he's on a diet just like me. Tarot reading. Let me see. I have, how many decks do I have? Oh, nope, I'm not using the vampire deck. That might freak you guys out. Let's go with the Dream Seeker. See, some girls have things in their nightstands. I have tarot cards in mine. And candles. And incense. Terratopia reading. I was talking to Miss Terratopia the other day. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, I haven't done cards in a while. It's funny because I got a hold of a friend of mine. She lives in Montreal and she reads cards, and she has a YouTube channel. Usually her YouTube channel is every time, because she collects tarot decks, so her YouTube channel is her doing unboxings of tarot decks and showing you all the different things. If you heard the little beep or a buzz on my phone, that was Instagram. I got a message from my friend Tanya, who I'm going to be hanging out with when I'm up in Toronto, because we're going to go to Yorkdale, because we're going to go to Line Friends, and I have to get some BT21s. And you're going to be like, what is BT21s? And that's just the little characters that BTS came up with. I like Mang. He's a dancing unicorn who wears a mask. Oh, Slot Ranger, another $5 super chat. Bevie, I am going to the casino soon. Will Virgo be lucky? Let's ask the cards, Slot Ranger. I know you as Slot Ranger. I won't call you Ralph. I know it's up there, but you're Slot Ranger. All right. You can hear me shuffling. I can't do the fancy shuffling because I'm not at a table. I'm in my bed. Technically, we're already in Libra. We're going to be... Libra started last month. 2 weeks ago. We're halfway through Libra. And then after that, actually the weekend that I come up, that's when we go into the season of the little poisonous scorpions with their little stingers on their tails. So Susan, be nice to me. Don't sting me with your tail. All right, I'm just going to do a 3 card for right now. Let's see if Slot Ranger will be lucky at the casino. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands. And I have the Knight of Cups. Ooh. And a 3 of Cups. Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, and a Wand. Who's asking about love here, people? Cups are usually the symbols of love. So, first card. That is the Knight of Wands. So he's holding on to a stick. What does that mean? Usually the Knight is an aspect of yourself that's showing ambition, especially Knights because they're youthful and vigorous and have lots of life to them. Wands are basically an action type of a card. It's Sarah that you love. Ooh, I had a girl crush named Sarah. I do. But yeah, it's showing here that you're trying to start something. So is Sarah somebody new? Or is there something new that's going on with the two of you? Because the Knight of Cups, he's on a horseback. this person is kind of reflecting on things that happened in the past. So maybe because the horse is actually going into the past, like it's in that direction. So I'm just wondering if it's almost like a reconnection of somebody that you knew at one time and you're back, or there was like a time where there was like a reconciliation with this person. I love this card. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, let me do the YouTube thing. Here, focus, focus. I have small hands. My card is as big as my hand. I have tiny hands. I'll bring my cards up when I come. Actually, there's a mystical store I want to look at in Toronto. So it's the three of cups. So you got like three ladies dancing in a field, and they have like gifts that have been bestowed onto them. They're having fun. It's showing it's a positive outcome, that things are going the way that you want it. Three is usually considered, they're not kind of like the wise woman. Well, kind of, sort of. They could be. Some people would equate them with the Norns. If you're into Norse mythology, they are the weavers of fate underneath I can never say what the tree of life is. No, they're not pages. They're just they're frolicking. It's showing that things have come to a fruition. They have a lot of abundance because they are holding gifts in their hands above them while they dance. There is a full moon behind them. With all of these cards, there are full moons and birds flying. Is this a reading for Virgos? It's just whatever. It's coming up. It just seems like with cups are usually the suit of love and relationships and things like that. So things are going to be happening. Timothy Westgard, hi from cold Nanaimo. Well, hello, good evening from really warm Halifax. It was 22 degrees today. Okay, and 25 were. So, yes, I will probably bring my cards up to Toronto, but we'll have to see. It's like I need a clone. I need to clone myself so I can be in different areas of the city at the same time with different people. Ow, my knee just cracked. Just doing that because I got like really 2 days to hang out with people before I go out to Etobicoke for a day. And I feel like I'm going to get stretched a little too thin with people because I know it might kind of cut in with me recording and stuff, and I got to have time for me. Hey, Chris Mills. And, oh, if anybody's going into like a new relationship or something, not saying who, but not me. I'm still single and still looking to mingle or other things. You know, maybe that is a good thing for you. Self-love is everything. It is. It is. You know, it's what RuPaul always says. How the hell are you going to, love somebody if you can't love yourself? Can I get an amen? I haven't watched RuPaul for so long. Oh my God, I'm so behind. I'm so behind. Why go to Etobicoke? Well, my friend is out there and I'm having a free night of staying at her house with her and her family. So that's why. And it's my high school friend. So she's living there. She was just down here in the end of July, 1st of August. And she's saving me some money, so I'm only having 2 nights at my hotel. Then my third night, I'm going to be out there. Plus, she's like a 5-minute drive from Pearson. And we're going to hang out and do girl stuff. We're going to have sheet masks and facials and all that other fun stuff. Tell her to move closer to downtown. I don't know if her husband and her 3 children would want to live closer to downtown when they live in the suburbs. Would you want to raise your children in right downtown Toronto? With all the crazies? But, and she's trying to get back into the workforce now instead of being a stay-at-home mom. So we're going to hang out and do sleepovers. And, well, alcoholic sleepovers. And, of course, I hear that there's, like, an LCBO near my hotel, which I'm not going to say where it is, where my hotel is. But, you know, it's downtown, so chances are I'm going to find a liquor store within a 2-minute radius of where I'm staying. And I don't know if I'll do edibles when I'm there. I'm from a small town, so I would basically, I love the city. I'm going to be here, there, and everywhere on my trip. Like, it's, like, I've had people ask me, like, why are you flying in so early in the morning? And it's just like, okay, I'm switching positions here. Hold on, please don't drop my camera because I'm in my pajamas. And you guys don't need to see that. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I can't remember. It's just one of those nights. That kind of threw me for a loop, having like 50 million trolls all at once bombard me. It was like, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to be trying to make the most. I'm going to be trying to make the most of my time in Toronto. The hotel is just basically to sleep, to edit when I can, because I will take my laptop up and have that there for me to do some editing or whatever if I can. And I'm going to go swimming in the pool because there's a pool in my hotel. If the pool's going to be open. I hope it is. So I got to bring my bathing suit because I don't think the hotel would let me skinny dip. That would scare too many people away, I think. I'm just stretching out my legs, sorry. Yeah, so but it's funny because like the time I'm getting into Toronto, people are just going to be waking up. Yeah, I'm taking an early flight. Then I found out from like WestJet for COVID and all that stuff, because I'm flying WestJet. They said to be at the... No, it's not Fillmore's. Ew. 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 Yeah, I think Fillmore's, that hotel probably charges by the hour or in 15-minute increments, probably. Yeah, I have to check in like 2 hours before my flight so that I can get my temperature done, checked in, blah, 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 and all that stuff. So I'm just going to be like chilling out with my earbuds and, you know, snoozing. I can sleep on a plane. You know, it's a 2.5-hour flight, no stops, and I will just snooze. Get off the plane. I'm just taking carry-on, so I don't have to go and worry about luggage. And off I go and start my adventures. And my check-in time at the hotel's in the afternoon. So I am meeting up with another friend and just stashing my bag at their place while I go gallivanting about town with my pocket. Where is my pocket? Hold on. When are you coming again? I am coming on the 22nd. This is coming with me. I was thinking about putting stickers on this. My gimbal has stickers. I put glittery, sparkly stickers on my gimbal because, you know, stickers. And it's really neat because I can hide stuff inside here. So that is my wide angle lens. Skip the laptop. Well, no, because... Shh, don't say anything, but I'm going to see if I can get tech support from another YouTuber in Toronto because he's kind of a tech geek. We all know who it is, but shh. I'm just going to say, look at this. Why isn't it uploading fast? I'm going to be here leading up to your birthday. Yes. Actually, the day I arrive is my friend Tanya's birthday. But she's doing date night with her husband that night on her birthday. So I'm not going to be spending the night at her place that night. I better run into the walking man, dude. I need to see my walking man. He's my secret crush, you know. Yes, we've had a rocky relationship, you know. Rumor has it he's been, like, you know, stepping out with the walking woman dudette. Not allowed to step out. So he's going to have to, you know, make it up to me. And I'm not saying an arm wrestle either. This East Coast girl would kick his ass anyway in an arm wrestle. Whoa, I got muscle. Bevie can celebrate an early birthday. Yes, I will celebrate early birthday. We'll have to figure out. I'm fidgety right now. We'll have to figure out, maybe get people together in Toronto. Hold on. I am really warm. Okay, sorry. Figure out, maybe get a few people together and just hang out. Maybe like stream it, you know. Not a whole lot of people, like crowds, because I don't do well with a lot of people. For somebody who works like customer service and stuff like that, and who seems very friendly, sometimes I just don't want to people. It's called anxiety. I've never had my birthday during a lockdown. My birthday's in January, but just the way our lockdowns down here have been, it's never happened in January. Oh, I'm not an introvert. My Myers-Briggs is an ENFJ, I think it is. I have it written down on my cell phone, which is what I'm talking to you on. I have that. Hold on. No, I have it on my iPad too, because I can sync notes up. Hold on. What is my Myers-Briggs? Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. But I'm definitely not an introvert. Never have been. I am not a shy person. I will shoot from the hip sometimes. Yes, as you guys can tell, I have no filter. I've gotten in trouble for my lack of having a filter over my cute little mouth. Where is it here? But, yeah. What is... Okay, here it is. I am an ENFP-T, whatever that means. I'm extroverted with, at 56% extroverted, 65% intuitive, 56 feeling, 54 prospecting, and 69% turbulent. They said that I would be a diplomat. Chris Mills is an NERD, a nerd. That's not a personality type. Go away with you. Go away. But yeah, they said that I'm like the diplomatic type of person, which I can see because I'm always like a peacemaker with people that are like arguing. I will be a mediator and go in between and stuff. I usually tell it like it is. When I feel that it's, well, not really when it's necessary. I mean, granted, I do have secrets, and I'm very good at keeping people's secrets and stuff. A diplomat. I know. I know. Could you picture me being a diplomat? But yeah, like, you know, if I have something to say to somebody, I will, you know, tell them. Well, no, that's a lie, because it depends. Hey, Clayton Crawford, my minstrel. Yeah, like if I'm going to affairs of the heart, I cannot. If I have a crush on somebody, except for Walking Man Dude, because I think he already knows. But if it's anybody else, forget it. I will not tell them, because I still have like this whole thing in the back of my mind, like, okay, if I tell them, they're going to go running in the opposite direction, screaming. So I always keep that on to myself. Oh, I'm good at talking my way out of situations. I am good at the language of bullshit. Yeah, it's saved my butt a lot of times. And vibes don't lie. Energy does not lie. Like if somebody gives you bad vibes, yeah. Who do I hear? Do I hear Max? Max, Max! Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm going to see if I can get Max to come into my room. We'll see. We'll see. Do, 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 do. Because I'm on a live stream and I don't want to get up and move, I just texted Mark, who's on the other side of the wall from me. Can you let Max into my room? I'm bad that way. I'm bad. I don't want to yell in your guys' ear because I got like the microphone right here. See? It's there. Oh, I almost flashed you. Mark! Oh, thank you. Oh, maybe he wanted in your... I don't know. Just, I need my door open. Thank you, Bubba. Oh, that's why. Yes, Janet, that's why we have kids. They're like little minions. And you just say, can you do this for me? Do you want to come up? People want to see you. Come on up. Ozzy Johnson, a $13.99 super chat. Any plans for Thanksgiving? We were hoping to get back to NS to see everyone, but not ready just yet to fly. Thanksgiving, well, Kiddo and I wanted to go to my hometown for Thanksgiving, but some stuff came up and we won't be able to go. So come over this way. Don't knock over the camera. Come over here. Come here. Come here. I'm trying to get him here. So we're going to have Thanksgiving with Mark's dad and Mark's grandmother. So I think that will be fun. She's always like cooking up stuff. So we might have a turkey dinner. We might have prime rib. You just never know. I just don't eat pumpkin pie. Ooh. It's gross. It's gross. Come here, Max. Okay. He is here. Look. See? Say hello to the other peoples. Say hello to the peoples. This is my Max. If anybody sees it in the chats and I talk about Max, this is the Max. He doesn't like it when I pick him up. I guess it's a big thing. Oh, now I have cat fur on me. Yeah, really? He does look chubby. I look chubby on camera. Holy moly, I don't know. They always say the Costco pumpkin pies are good. Since I don't eat pumpkin pie, I don't know. I'm not a pumpkin girl. I'm not like that white girl who loves fall. So you can have pumpkin spice this and pumpkin. I was at the grocery store today. Speaking of pumpkin spice, they have pumpkin spice frickin' Cheerios. What? It's a little too much. Too much. But I don't do pumpkin spice and all that stuff. Like, you'll never see me walking around with a nice little handbag and my little Starbucks cup in my hand. If I have a Starbucks cup in my hand, it's usually just going to be a coffee. Ooh, apple cider cold brew. Godwin gained weight the 2 months. Well, that's what happens when you have, like, an injury and you can't walk as much. But yeah, I don't do pumpkin. I mean, I love fall. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm like, this time last year, here I am putting my hand here and my freaking mic is there. Hold on, I'm got to shift positions here. There we go. Whoop. I remember last year, because it was fall, we did like apple picking down in the Annapolis Valley. The Annapolis Valley is our version probably of the Niagara region, because we got vineyards down there, we got apple orchards, everything down there, and it's nice and temperate. And that's where I came up with the idea of doing my, having a channel. Went out with a group of friends, we were down there, we were apple picking and just doing a whole bunch of things, and I said, I think it'd be really cool. And my friend Brian said, yeah, go for it. And I was like, I will. And here I am. A year later, almost a year later. Almost 50 weeks later. Lots of people feeding you. We had salmon tonight for supper. I cooked up salmon. Well, no, Mark cooked up salmon because Mark likes to cook kids' minions. I came home after the grocery store was in, I don't know why, but it was busy after work. It was like 5 o'clock and just going through the superstore. That's Loblaws down here. And it was just insane. And then my bus was late to come home. So I had my music and everything. So Mark cooked up some rice. He had the rice, I didn't. And we cooked up the salmon that I bought. And it was very tasty. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of this, salt and pepper. Wow, I've been talking to you guys for like an hour. How often, well, no, I don't really do home streams. And if I do a home stream, how often do I do my bedroom? This is like the third time, I think. Usually Thanksgiving isn't a big weekend for me. It's not a big thing. Mom and Dad, my mom's health isn't all that great right now. So, just like stress and everything. So she just wants to have a quiet weekend and just not have to have like the stress of having to cook up a turkey or anything like that, even though I'd be like happy with ordering a pizza. That's me. That's me on Thanksgiving. Order a pizza. Or, pizza or noodles. I haven't had Korean food for a while because somebody said not to, I might get spoiled with the Korean food in Toronto. But I don't know. The Halifax Korean food here is pretty damn good. Clayton just got here. He's busy working on my next novel, but you are fun to listen to. Well, I'm hoping I'm fun to listen to. This is me. This is my personality. You get what you get what you see. You don't like salmon? Oh, salmon's so good. That's my favorite. Salmon or haddock. And mackerel. I love, those are the three. But I always find mackerel has all these little tiny little itty bitty micro bones. You think you got all the bones out of the fish. And then you'll be eating away. Then all of a sudden you're like, yeah. And then out comes the dinner roll. So you can get that piece of bone. A friend bought me 2 boxes of Farm Boy chocolate. You know what? I'm going to have to try these frickin' Farm Boy cookies. And I have to see what the hype is. I really do. I have to see. Because Farm Boy is owned by Sobeys. And I know what Sobeys cookies are like down here. And I know what their cookies are like because they own Pete's Fruitiques down here. Which is a high-end British grocer. And everything. Ooh, my nails are getting long. Oh, don't look at the hangnail. And I have rose gold on my nails. Usually about this time of night, I'm usually in the bathroom getting myself ready and putting on my little sheet mask and just chilling out. Sheet masks are God. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. We don't even have Freshco down here. We have, what is it? Foodland. Foodland is the cheap version of Sobeys that they own. And we have Sobeys Express and everything. Like, you would think that down here, because Sobeys is from Nova Scotia, that we would have all these places. No, we got Foodland. Foodland is usually in smaller communities and stuff like that. If, it usually competes with a co-op. So, and we do have No Frills. Not a big fan of No Frills. Like, I'll go every so often, but no. I mean, we have No Frills across the bridge in Dartmouth, and then there's one up in Spryfield. So, and the one in Spryfield is super sketch. It's super sketch. Foodland in Lunenburg. Yeah, I know that, well, Mom and Dad, their cottage is up on the North Shore, as you guys may have seen those videos when I did do videos. There's Foodland in Tatamagouche. You thought I was a goddess? I am a goddess. I am a goddess, Clayton. I am the living embodiment of a goddess. Just don't know which one yet, because there's a lot of them from different pantheons. Sketch how? It's just sketchy. That part of the city, I don't really go out there. My crown is actually getting polished, so that's why. That's why I don't have my crown on. It's getting polished. It was getting a little, tarnished. It's at the same place where they do my halo. Yep, you got confused. I am the living embodiment of the goddess. We just have to figure out which one. I would say Freya, because I like her. But then you got to think about Freya. She slept with a whole bunch of trolls so she can get her amber necklace that Loki stole from her, because it's Loki and he's a trickster. Wonder Woman. I could. I don't know. I can't compete with Gal Gadot. Frig, she's hot. She's like, yeah. She's like the Wonder Woman. Even though I did like Linda Carter when I was growing up, because I didn't have the Wonder Woman Barbie, and I wanted one. And I remember taking my Barbie. I had a Marie Osmond. Oh crap. I am down to 5%. Don't die on me. I might have to sacrifice audio for power. Hold on. Boop, boop. Can you hear me still? Just let me know if you can hear me. I had to unplug the mic to plug in the charger. Not a candle to Linda. It's funny because I knew that she had a cameo in, spoiler alert, Wonder Woman 1984. That was probably the best part of the whole movie, because that movie sucked. And I love Wonder Woman. But yeah, Linda Carter was a cameo. But back to my Barbie doll story. Didn't have a Wonder Woman Barbie. Yeah, you can hear me, not as loud. Okay. Let me see if I can remedy that. I'm going to pull you guys closer. I had a Marie Osmond. Don't judge. I had Donnie, Marie, and Jimmy. Don't judge. And I took the Marie Osmond and I took markers to it, my Crayola markers, and I totally drew on the naked Marie Osmond thing and made a Wonder Woman costume. And then I got in trouble with my mom. True story. Okay. Let me know how the audio is, because I sacrificed audio for charging. I went down to 4%. Holy crap. I'm not as blotchy now. My poor little itty bitty neck. Small features. I have small features. Little itty bitty hands. Little toes. A cute little button nose. I'm going on the 22nd of October. I'm gonna see which direction will this. Oh, nope, we don't want that one. There. Yeah, October 22nd is a Friday, and that's when I fly up. And I fly back to Halifax on Monday, the 25th. Kimchi fried rice. I don't know. I don't have a taste for kimchi. I know. I don't know. And I love like anything fermented. You give me a bottle of pickles, I will sit there and eat pickles or pickled beets, pickled eggs. But there's just, you know, Korean army stew, cheese slices, and spam mixed in with everything else. Good night, Doug. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for coming in. I've never... What is benbohu? Bunbohu. Yeah, leftovers becomes fried rice. Look, you guys are going to laugh. You know me and my love affair with my BTS and stuff. Every time, like, I watch stuff with, like, when they go camping or when they have to go, like, on trips and stuff like that, they have to fend for themselves. Like, they have to, like, go and buy groceries, figure out what they're going to need, and they ended up cooking everything. And I'm just like, there's two members that actually really know how to cook, and I'm just like, those two better come up with, like, a cooking show or come out with a recipe book for, like, nimwads like me that need, you know, that doesn't cook. But I'm getting there. I made bulgogi. I watched Aaron and Claire. I did all that stuff. They're my go-to on YouTube for Korean recipes that I'm trying. Aaron and Claire. He does all the cooking. And then she gets, then he was like, all right, let's get my taste tester. And he goes, Claire, in the most, like, monotone voice. And then she eats it and tells him if it's good like a restaurant or if it's not. And everything. Considering that I just up the street have a Korean mart, so I go up there. Claire, how do you keep your... Oh my gosh. And the amount that she puts on, like on her, like, if she's eating something with rice and she pulls out her spoon. I mean, girl, where are you putting all this food? Like, holy crap. I'm just like, okay, like, let's scrape off half of that, and then I will eat it. You once fell into a pickle jar, and all weekend I was dazed and confused. Well, it depends on what kind of pickle jar you fell into, Claire Clayton, if you were dazed and confused. That's my natural state, being a blonde. Granted, I have to do my roots before I go up. Gotta make myself look youthful, you know. Hey, Big S, it's a school night at 9:30. Hope your homework is done. No, I'm hoping actually that the three of us, myself and Johnny and Kenny, if we, like, the three of us can get together and do something. He has his blonde moments. He is a blonde moment. Bix pickles are the best. Agreed. Actually, I always get Bix pickled beets too. They're really good. Just don't wear white when you're eating pickled beets. You missed 2 school days and came back today. How come you missed 2 school days? Is your school's not affected, is it? No, that's Clayton Park. Clayton Park and Fairview. That's those schools up there, that area, are having some issues with the corona. Itchy nose. Somebody's thinking about me. Better be good thoughts. Yeah, I still have a little bit of makeup on. But yeah, I gotta redo my roots when I go up so nobody can see that I have gray hair. Oh, okay, no problem, Big S. Ken's North Bay tour. I missed it last night. I missed it, and I started to watch it a little bit this evening when I got home from work. Just because I slacked off twice today and watched two premieres. You know, first thing in the morning at 9 o'clock, I saw that premiere, and then I saw the one right around lunch. So hopefully, but yeah, like my collab like would be fun just to really like to go up, hang out with Kenny and Johnny, the two boys, the bromance boys, and I don't know, hang out with them and see what we can do. I wonder who. Okay, we know that Johnny's probably going to be the tallest. I wonder if Ken's taller than me. How tall do we think Ken is? You find it ironic that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills only has one Asian. I know, and this is her first year with Crystal. And it was funny too because Real Housewives of Dallas had their first Asian this year, and Dr. Tiffany Moon was her name. And I remember when it was she took them all out for, oh gosh, it wasn't for Lunar New Year, but they took them out, and I remember people were appalled that she was trying to get people to eat chicken feet. And I'm just like, what? Chicken feet? I'll eat chicken feet. But yeah, I think the housewives are trying to be a little bit more diverse now instead of being all whitewashed and leaving the POC housewives of being Atlanta, which is very stereotypical, I think, or Potomac. Yeah, served at dim sum. That's what she had, was dim sum. She did like the dim sum. They had like the table, the nice big round table with the whole spread, and they were like totally appalled that they were eating chicken feet, and they thought it was the most disgusting thing. And yeah. But I haven't watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for a while. Erica can't keep her story straight, so and she annoys the crap out of me, and I can't stand Rinna. Rinna's a pot stirrer. Oh, is Devin Sullivan here? Hey, Devin Sullivan. Everglades spice, salt and pepper. But yeah, Real Housewives is like my guilty pleasure sometimes. If I have time to watch it, I follow New York and Beverly Hills faithfully. Well, not this season. And I'll watch, I tried to watch Salt Lake City last year because it was their first year, and that they drove me nuts. And Potomac, I don't mind. They have a different vibe than the Atlanta girls, and I like that. And what else? Yeah, that's about it for Housewives. I did watch Miami when they did the 3 seasons of Miami. And I guess they're going to be doing a reboot of Miami because people want them back. I am lovely as ever, Devin. Johnny and Ken are the masters of the vlog, but Bevie is the essential blonde. I am a mistress of the vlog, even though I haven't been vlogging and doing stuff for so long, and that stresses me out because I feel like I'm disappointing you guys, and it bothers me because I'm exhausted at the end of my day. Exhausted, and then I have 2 days off each week, and yeah, 2 days off, so I have usually laundry to do, housework, get groceries, chill out and everything, and then try to find time to get out and try to get content. And I'm trying to find new places that are to go and everything, but I have high expectations of myself, and I know I'm letting you guys down, and I'm really letting myself down. I did watch Bling Empire. That was actually good. I watched it, and I liked it because the hairdresser in me was happy to see Guy Tang in it and everything, and he was a little monkey. Oh my god, he was just into everything, and going up to, what was that lady's name? They went up into her bathroom and into her shower, and they saw things. Yarmouth is a 4-hour drive outside of the city, so Yarmouth is not on my list, and Yarmouth would probably take 5 minutes to do because there's not a whole lot in Yarmouth. Oh, they're all staged, Godwin. All these things are scripted reality shows. Yeah, I do feel like I let a lot of people down with my channel, and no, because I love my channel. I love doing stuff and going out, but you know, half the time I'm just like, holy frig, I just want to sleep for 12 hours. Like when Thursday night comes, I'm in bed by 10 o'clock because that's my bedtime, and I will sleep. I'll get up and feed Max in the morning, and then I will go back to sleep and sleep forever. See the chat. What did you write there, Slot Ranger? Gotta go. You're welcome for the super chat. See you next time. Oh, thank you so much, Slot Ranger. Thank you so much for that. Those are going to the Toronto trip, because I get paid the day I go to Toronto from Google. So that's going to be breakfast money. Now, what was it? Asians don't flaunt their wealth? Please say that was in sarcasm. Because I don't know about the rest of Canada, but the ones that are down here, they do. So that's why I'm putting a lot of stress on myself and a lot of expectations for my trip to Toronto, because I know I have to have time for myself, change of scenery, hang out with people. Even if I can only see somebody for 5 minutes, I'm going to be happy, because then I can say, yes, I met this person. And my nose is freaking itchy. Ah. Somebody's thinking about me. Yeah, and I'm just like, I want to go to my neighborhoods where I used to live, because they really haven't been shown from the other guys, because obviously they don't know where I used to live. They just know like the general area. And you know, I want to be able to do a little bit of shopping when I'm up there. Like I said way back at the beginning, I am a stationery whore. I am going to stationery stores, and I'm going to be, you know, looking at stuff. And, you know, paper is flat. It can sit nicely in my suitcase coming home, and little things of washi tapes. Love washi tapes. Oh my god, I love. And I gotta find refills that are cute. This is why I want to go to like Hanji. If I go all the way, because there's Hanji, there's one in Koreatown. I don't know how far out on Queen West if I'm going to go all the way down there, but if I do, I'd like to go to Sanko and see what they have there and everything. But I need something for an A. It's a weird size planner. It's like a compact, it's not an A5, it might be an A6, maybe an A7. It's a weird thing. I got it. Oh, okay, Sanko doesn't carry stationery. That's okay. Okay. An A4, something like that. Okay, don't laugh. It's a planner that I got from a BTS DVD set that I got, and it was like a free gift inside of it. And it's from 2020, so I don't want to like mark up those pages. I'll keep them and just put them back in the box and make up my own. But I want cutesy little kawaii with little bears and bunnies and stuff. It's my midlife crisis, okay? Do we have Staples in Halifax? Yes, we do. Staples is just about 3 blocks away from where I am. But they don't have cute stuff. It's all business stuff. A4. Staples, when I was looking at their stuff like that would fit a Filofax, because it's about the size of a Filofax, like the small ones, it's probably about yay big. 3 rings at the top, 3 rings at the bottom. It was just Franklin Covey or Filofax, and they're expensive and they're boring. Boring. And I just want something that's fun, pretty, girly, like me. And I love gel pens. Gel pens. You know, if anybody wants to get me anything for Christmas or my birthday, washi tapes, gel pens, stickers. I was a kid in the 80s. I had sticker books with Lisa Frank stickers. I love the Lisa Frank stickers. And those scratch and sniff ones. I had ones that were scratch and sniff, and they were E.T. They were E.T. ones, and they smelled like Reese's Pieces. Where is... Okay, you guys are going to laugh. I'm going to show you. Oh, hold on just a second. No, I can't reach it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like the planner that I got from the BTS box or whatever, it's like a jelly cover, and it's all sparkly. And then when you open it up, there's like a holographic page, like a cover page, but they also have a like a clear photo on top of it, like an overlay. Oh, I loved everything Lisa Frank. I am a child of the 80s, man. Sticker books and everything. Danielle Marquez is... Okay, the Brazil. She told me about your channel because you're living in Halifax. Yes. From Brazil. Brazil sounds like a fun country to be in. Yes. Isn't that the land of the samba? But yes. So if anybody ever thinks about Christmas gifts for me, stationery, washies, pens, like gel pens, and stickers, and anything. I have a cart. Okay, I have laundry on it right now, so I can't zoom the thing over there. And it's my stationery cart. And that's where I keep. I have washi dispensers that cut it off like tape dispensers, but it's for washi. And I have stickers upon stickers, and I have cutesy little paper clips. I have mermaid paper clips. I have jeweled paper clips. I have planets, bow ties. Can you do a walk on the waterfront? I just did a live stream last week at the waterfront. Usually when I do live streams, if I'm out and about, I will end up always at the waterfront, downtown and the waterfront, because those are usually where I'm going to find most people. Washi tape is to tape things up. I have like postcards that I want to be able to, like when I get my desk, there's a desk at IKEA that I want to get. And I had to measure room in my room, measure space. But I want to put up like little pictures, like postcards that I've collected, and put them up with little washies. Everybody seems to love my waterfront streams, or if I do a video down at the waterfront, because we have the drunken street lamps. What other city in Canada has drunken street lamps? Yes, everybody. Oh, and Devin likes the cute little harbor fairies. Oh, you used it to tape a box. Godwin. Washi tape is not to use for boxes. Unless they're cute little itty bitty boxes and you want to decorate them nicely. See, I do get into crafty things because crafting is a way for me to relieve stress. It's one of the ways. And it's the most accessible ways to relieve stress lately. But yes, I you know, just throwing it out there. If people want to get me gift cards from Michael's or even Muji, because I can order off of Muji. I think the whole country saw that Dalhousie had a huge out-of-control street party. Not just one out-of-control street party. They had 2 out-of-control street parties, and they were holding up signs saying everybody is double-vaxxed. And do you think the Halifax Regional Police did anything about it? No. Devin is... Thank you, Devin. I'm going to that Michael's on Richmond. That's the one that's right above the Scotiabank Theatre, isn't it? Yeah, Bevie's going there. Bevie's going there. Oh, Everly, I'm just joking. Yeah, that's one thing. I don't usually give out my personal info. I have to get to know people first. Thank you, Devin. Oh my God, if I worked at Michael's, I'd be working for free because I would be like constantly. I would get a Cricut machine or a Silhouette. Oh, if I did that, I can make my own merch. That's what my friend Karen did. She has a Cricut. Her husband got her a Cricut machine, and he owns a photography studio and a company here in Halifax. So she went out and bought like a bunch of like plain black t-shirts, and she did up their logo and did them as iron-ons for their work shirts. You're surprised that you know what washi tape is? Why? Everybody should know what washi tape is. I have like, okay, I have a bedside fan because I sleep with a fan on all year long. I sleep with a fan on beside my bed. I'm going to sacrifice not having a fan on in my room when I go to Toronto. But I'll probably have the AC on instead. But right now I have one of my containers of washi tape propping it up so I can get it. Ask Johnny or Ken if they know what washi tape is. I would say Johnny knows what washi tape is. If he spent 5 years in Korea and if he doesn't know what washi tape is, then he's got to go back over there. Ken probably doesn't know what washi tape is. Washi tape is like a paper tape that's patterned, and you can use it in arts and crafts to decorate or even to tape pictures up on things. It's just to jazz things up. And you can get it in a variety of prints, from holographic stuff. You can get NASCAR. I saw NASCAR one time on Etsy. From florals to that to cartoon characters and everything. And don't do what Godwin did and don't use it to tape up an Amazon box to return something. Godwin, I'm going to smack you for that one. I'm going to smack you. Just like that. No, not really. I'm not a violent person. Well, I can be if it's trolls. What is under... Oh yeah. I forgot. That's where it is. I have a rose quartz. It was underneath my pillow. Vans is back. NASCAR tape. That deserves to be used on an Amazon box. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, you could probably get washi tape for like a whole bunch of different like patterns and sports and stuff like that. Have I really been talking for an hour and a half and you guys have actually stuck around for this? Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. I love you. I love you. I'm still here. And I had that little, little spurt of a trolldom. But they're gone now. Wait a second. What is this? What is this? Scotch tape is horrible for boxing. Yeah, duct tape works. I always use packing tape if I'm going to be like sending stuff back, which I usually don't because I'm always happy with what I purchase. I've never purchased anything really off of Ally. I did, well, no, I shouldn't say that because I did try to get those little muff things for my mic that I was wearing earlier. When did I order those? Like 7 months ago? Still have nothing. Any walks planned? Hopefully for the long weekend, I want to get out and do some stuff. I will. Fridays, let me have my Friday as my sleeping in, be a sloth, and just hang out in my sweats and everything. Plus, I'm getting up in the mornings and I'm working out. My shoulders hurt from it. I hate push-ups. Like I said earlier, push-ups and girls with boobs, not a good combination. But that's what I've been trying to do, is get some exercising in. I changed my eating habits and everything. My freaking nose is still itchy. Who's thinking about me? And please let it be good thoughts. Bic pens and free pens from hotels. Oh no, those are crap. My favorite pen, if I'm going to use in my journals, I usually go with Ink Joys. I usually go with Papermate Ink Joys with a 0.5 thing, just because it doesn't seep through. But the king of all kings of pens are Staedtlers. Oh my god, those write so smooth, and they just... I need a moment. They're expensive too. I need a moment. Okay, back to my Ink Joys. I have Ink Joys, like I have them in black. I have like the pack that has like the rainbow colors. Why are we talking about freaking stationery? Does anyone else know what a blotter is? A blotter, like what you put on your desk, like underneath like your things, and that's like the really thick paper. Taking a red eye. I am taking a very early morning flight to Toronto. So it's called Bevie is coming home from work at 5 o'clock on Thursday. Bevie is going to have supper. Bevie's going to pop some melatonin, come into my room, put my earplugs in, my handy dandy little sleep mask with lavender in it, because it's from Sage. And I'm going to go off into dreamland until I have to wake up at a time when most people would probably be just going to bed. So I can get up, get dressed. I'm going to pack on Wednesday and grab my cab, get out to the airport because I have to fly. I have to be there 2 hours before my flight takes off. And I am not flying Air Canada. I am flying WestJet. Air Canada, like, I have it's funny because I used to collect Aeroplan points, but I never used them, and it was so long since I've done all that. Yeah, I usually just take about 5 milligrams of melatonin, and that just totally knocks me out. I could have a cider before I go to bed, because alcohol will always knock me out. I'm going to see if I can, like, get out of work early that day, that Thursday, the 21st. See if I can get it, leave early, go home, eat, watch a little bit of YouTube, and I do gain an hour. I do, yes, because I'm falling an hour, because you guys are an hour behind. Because right now, it is 9:52 in Halifax. 8:52 in Toronto. And that's how you pronounce it. It's Trana. There's no Toronto. You don't say to. It's Trana. Let me see what the Weather Network says. What's the temperature in Halifax right now? It is... No, you're not tracking my thing. It is a balmy 14 degrees. Feels like 14 degrees. Marian! 10 Riel. I think it's Riel. They always say it with an L, and it doesn't have an L at the end of it, but can't always watch your lives, but I watch and enjoy your videos. Oh, well, Marian, I know we're on Instagram. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to try my best in Toronto to pump out as much content as I can. Yeah, you told me about her. I've been watching a lot of, like, even, like, normally when I watch my stationery stuff, it's usually, like, North American girls. Then I got into the whole, like, watching the Korean and Japanese YouTube channels with stationery and planners and crafty things, and I'm just, like, in total awe. And that's my porn. That's my porn. Some people like to watch food. Some people like to watch the real stuff. I will watch stationery. I was going to look up something. Yes, what is the currency in Brazil? How do you pronounce it? Because have I ever been interviewed by a reporter? Yes, I have. Had nothing to do with my channel, but yes, I have. Oh, it is a real. I didn't think it was a real. I always thought that they were saying it wrong. Oh, in it plural. Okay, singular is real. Plural is something else. But yes, I have been, oh, friggin' knows. But thank you, Marian. Thank you. But yes, I have been interviewed by a reporter. I was in my teen years, because I was in cadets, so I would get interviewed by the newspaper, because I would always get, at the year-end inspections, the best one. I would get, like, top cadet and stuff like that. And, oh, I've been watching, who was it? Nathan, who does Soul 4K. He had a premiere the other day that I watched, and it took him, like, I think a week to do the whole bike path along the Hung River. I followed the bike path, and he did it all, like, mostly between, like, sunset and sunrise, so it was really, really cool. And for background music when I'm at work, I will watch, there is a live stream cam that just focuses on the river in Seoul, and that's pretty cool, because they're 12 hours difference, so when I'm at work at 9 in the morning, it's 9 o'clock at night. So it's really neat seeing, like, the sunset and seeing all the buildings light up and everything. And then September, there was 2 members of BTS that had birthdays. The Hybe building, where their record company is, was in the shot, and he put little purple hearts over the building. My heart. But yes, I do like that. Caitlin's Corner. I would like to and send a comment to a Halifax newspaper. We don't have that many newspapers down here. We have the Chronicle Herald. We have a free newspaper called The Coast. Oh my God, I can't even think now because I'm getting tired. The Coast, which is, like, if you're in Toronto, it's the same thing as Now. Do they still have Now in those little free boxes? I lived on Now when I lived in Toronto. But The Coast is what all those, the young kids read. Granted, I used to do it. Actually, I still read it, like, when I get a chance to. No, I will read The Coast because you got Savage Love at the very back of the whole thing, because I love Dan Savage. Like, there's the questions. These people must make up these scenarios. And we have a thing called Love the Way We Bitch. So it's just basically if you want to complain about anything that's going on in the city or a person, you can write about them. So like a good example was, okay, we were watching what was it, Stumbles stream this afternoon or whatever. And Buddy was like, hey, watch out, and all that stuff. And they had their little thing. That would be a really good comment to put in Love the Way We Bitch, because you can say, hey, to the fuck wad who, was on Bloor with the Aritzia bag, who got into the bike path. Like, WTF were you thinking? Like, stuff. Yeah. That would be a good candidate. Make the robot scan it and read it. Yes. Oh, Lovecast. I haven't listened to Lovecast in a while. I used to love Savage Love. Oh my God, those were like hilarious and stuff. Like when I was in my 20s, that's where I learned what the triple G was. And learned that. And a whole bunch of other stuff. But granted, a lot of stuff I learned when I lived in Toronto, and if I was down in the village and reading Fab. Was it Fab in the village? I remember being 20 in the village, and I grabbed one of the Fab thing, and I'm like reading the personals, because back in the day when you used to have personals, and I had to ask my friend Paul, who was a drag queen at the time, and I was like, Paul, I don't know what this means, and he would laugh, because I was so naive, so green, wet behind the ears, innocent, coming from like a small town here in Nova Scotia, I wasn't exposed to a whole lot of stuff. I did not know what cut or an uncut meant. I just thought everybody was the same down there. Just saying. And I learned a whole lot of, see, you're laughing. Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what top or bottom was, but now I do. And yeah. And what a power bottom was. Yeah. Ooh, Craigslist, missed connections. We used to have something like that too in the coast. Michelle Briggs. Missed connections. I remember those. Hey, I saw you on the bus and you were wearing such and such, and you looked at me for like a millisecond. I think you're hot, and I think you were into me too. Yeah. Stuff like that. Sorry that I keep scratching my nose. My nose is freaking itchy. And somebody is thinking about me. Max is still sleeping on my bed. Yes, he is. Spread eagle, because that's how Max sleeps. He sleeps on his back with the paws up like this. And everything out on display. I nailed it. Yeah, missed connections. I only saw you for a millisecond and you looked right at me. Oh, there was a lot of stuff. Toronto is where I learned a lot of things. A lot of things. Things that I can't unlearn. Oh, good times. Good times I had back then. Oh, is that how Connor? Oh. And I remember when Kijiji used to have like the personals. I remember when Kijiji, what was that, like 10 years ago? Kijiji had like the personals and stuff like that. Then the escorts kind of took them over down here. Oh, I'm definitely going into the village. And I'm going to reminisce. I'm going to sit where the steps used to be, in front of the TD Bank at the corner of Church and Wellesley. And I will gaze across the street to where Bar 501 used to be, where I saw my very first drag queen show, and the first time I made out with a girl was at that bar. We were playing pool. Her name was Annika. She was from Sweden. She was blonde. She was tall. She was, yeah. Good times back then. Things that I did when I was young and stupid and drunk. Now I'm old and stupid and sober. Okay, it's been 2 hours. I have to get ready for bed. It is 10 o'clock. No, we never did. We never did. It was just, we were playing pool. We were there. Because Bar 501 on Sunday nights did a drag show. And they had like this great big window, and it was in the springtime, but you can take the window would be out. So especially in the summertime, then you can just think. And it was my first drag show, and I was there with my friend. Well, she's not my friend now. Her name was Michelle, and I just remember we were going, and she was like, "No girl better hit on me," and I'm just like, "Oh honey, you're not that cute." You know, type of thing. And I had the girls hitting on me. I had a bunch of gay guys playing with my boobs, saying straight boys like boobs and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I'm really telling you a whole lot. And she came up and asked me to play pool with her. So I did. I played pool. We drank. And we made out in the back hallway of the bar. All right, that is my bedtime story for you guys, and I am going to go to bed. Well, I have to go wash my face, put my mask on, chill out, because I always do a sheet mask every night before bed, see? Well, okay, that was from hormones, that pimple, but it's leaving, but I'm just like, you know. And I'm trying to get rid of my, like, I have redness here, but it's so dry. So I got to do that. So thanks everybody who sent super chats tonight. That was like super awesome. And yeah, hopefully I will do a real live stream. Hopefully tomorrow when I get off work. Kiddo wants to do a live stream. So whatever Kiddo wants, Kiddo gets, because, you know, I'm that mom. I will do anything for Kiddo. So, Clayton, it's 2 weeks. You're going to still see me around for 2 weeks. Oh, Tanya, I'm ending my stream. But I will get onto the Instagram in a second with you. But I'm ending things up and getting ready for bed. All right.